Buy or sell coming up next with Samira.
Or sell over the next 30 minutes. We come to you 3 times a day. So D.D. Sharma, VP Research, Anand Rathi Securities, joining us from Bombay. And we've got Hitesh Idnani, founder and CEO of Trend Tech Consultants, of technical analyst and risk manager, stock futures and derivatives, joining us from Mumbai. Thanks, Hitesh, for joining us this afternoon on NDTV Profit. Hitesh, what are you picking up? 6 days of pretty good going, so no disappointment on the street that we aren't doing too much. But what are you making of the markets? And, of course, what do you make of Reliance Industries AGM outcome as well?
See, the Nifty is broken out of the range, the 49 to 5200 range that we've been there for the last few weeks. We bounced smartly from the 200-day moving average. So clearly right now the short-term trend is up. Obviously 53.98, which we spoke about last week, is the next potential target. And once we cross 53.98, this intermediate trend of higher tops and higher bottoms would be in place. So right now the message from the street is clearly stay long or be wrong. Coming to the Reliance shareholder meeting, obviously the truce between both the brothers is something very, very positive, and overall the tone in the market is overall positive currently.
Well, go long or continue to remain long. That's the view coming in. So the general sense is that the markets aren't looking too bad at this point of time. Let's go across to our first caller now. We've got Kanika. She's a housewife calling in from Hyderabad. Hi, Kanika. What's your question?
Hi. I have purchased 20 shares of Jet Airways at 1100 rupees. I would like to know basically whether to hold on for a little longer time or sell it off at this point of time.
We'll get a view in for you on that one. Hitesh, Jet Airways, what is your call on it? Kanika's got about 20 odd shares at 1100 rupees. Stocks at about 500 odd right now. But the general sentiment is that the aviation sector is obviously looking better with the kind of easing out of the recession that we are seeing. What do you advise Kanika to do? Is this a hold, or should she actually book her losses and exit the space?
See, Jet Airways has got hammered down very badly. Like you pointed out, it's down about 100% from 50% from what it was, from 1100 down to 500 odd levels. The aviation sector is looking good, but currently I would personally advise to get out of this stock now and put your money into some better counters, like better industries like auto, banking, which are clearly in an uptrend right now, because 1100 is something that I personally don't see the stock coming to in the near or the medium term.
And Kanika, that's the view coming in. 1100 looks a little unlikely in the short to medium term. Even now that stock's not looking too great. So Hitesh clearly advising you to sell out of Jet Airways. Brokerages on the other hand have a buy, but of course their target prices are well below your buy price. You've got IDFC Securities that got a buy on that stock. 700 rupees is what they are expecting. ICICI Direct.com also has a buy, but the target price is about 540 rupees. Next up, we've got Dharma. He calls in from Tamil Nadu. Hi, Dharma. What's your question?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm having 1,200 Reliance Industries at an average price of 1,450. I'm expecting a price hike of 2,000. I want to know when it will reach the target. I can hold this for 2 years.
Right, Dharma, we'll help you with that. Hitesh, Reliance Industries, of course, that is one counter that's been in focus. What the kind of gains that we've seen on this counter have been fairly limited. So no real sharp moves have come in the recent past on the stock. But Dharma is an investor with a 2-year time frame. And of course, Mukesh Ambani is pretty clear about his expansion plans and foray into various verticals going ahead. What do you advise Dharma to do? Is that a hold for 2 years? Could she possibly see 2,000 rupees?
See, Dharma's got a 2-year perspective, so that's something very positive, and Reliance Industries is obviously the barometer, the most closely watched stock in the Indian Sensex space. So I would definitely recommend her to hold on to this stock currently, keep 1,000 as a particularly stop loss. Every time the stock goes below 1,000, you could get out and get in once it crosses 1,000 again. 1,500 to 1,700 is something that we could definitely see in the next 1.5 to 2 years.
Well, Dharma, that's a clear hold coming in on Reliance Industries. Hitesh, pretty optimistic that with the 2 years outlook, you could possibly see good returns on this counter. Brokerages, on the other hand, also pretty much have a similar call coming in, a very bullish view on Reliance Industries. You've got a buy from Kim Eng, 1180 is their target price. Morgan Stanley on the other hand, a lot more bullish. 1320 is what they're expecting on that counter. Macquarie's got a 1290 view, and Credit Suisse expects 1230 rupees. Next up, we've got an email coming in from R.S. Elingowan. He's a businessman who writes to us from Chennai, owns 85 stocks of ICICI Bank, purchased at 940 rupees. Hitesh, ICICI Bank, 940. He'd like to know whether he should sell out or average at the current market price. What do you advise him to do?
See, banking as a sector is something that is clearly in an uptrend now. Most of the banking stocks are doing very well. ICICI Bank has been a laggard for some point of time, but overall it's something that is very, very strong. I see 780 to 800 being a zone where it's been consolidating, and that should prove to be a strong support for the stock. So if we hold on to ICICI, we should see a test of its recent high of 1010 and possibly a target of 1200 in the next 6 to 8 months. So it's definitely a hold on ICICI.
That's a hold coming in on ICICI Bank. In fact, Hitesh does believe that the counter could test 1010 pretty soon, and the banking sector, like Hitesh said, is in an uptrend right now, so you're better off staying invested on ICICI Bank. Brokerages have a bit of a mixed view coming in there. You've got India Infoline that's got a sell with a target price of 844. You've got CLSA, which has got a buy on that stock. 1100 rupees is what we expect iBank to go up to. Well, stay with us. We'll be back after Aditi. She's a portfolio manager calling in from Calcutta. Hi, Aditi. What's your question? Sorry, I think we've got Ashok Saxena calling in from Noida. Hi, Mr. Saxena. What's your question? Mr. Saxena, can you repeat your question, please?
Yeah, I have Oracle shares. Hello?
Yes, sir, go on.
Should I sell them or hold them?
Oracle Financial is the counter that Mr. Saxena holds. Now, Hitesh, your call on that stock, what are you advising him to do? Is that a hold or a buy? He's purchased that stock at about 2,000 rupees.
Oracle Financial has had a huge run up from the March 2009 lows of around 450. It's currently up more than 5 times. The stock is clearly in a very smooth and sustained uptrend. What I would advise is to hold on to the stock, keep a stop loss of around 2000, which is a level it tested some time back, and ride the rally as long as it lasts. If it reaches 2500 to 2600, that would be a good time to possibly exit partially or completely from the stock.
Well, that's the view coming in Oracle Financial Services. It's a clear hold, Mr. Saxena. Technically, you could see a target of 2500 on that counter. We've also got Didi Sharma on the phone line. Mr. Sharma, your manager calling in from Calcutta. Hi, Aditi. What's your question?
Yeah, I have shares of Aban at 8.7. So should I buy or hold it? I mean, should I sell or hold it?
Aditi, are you a long-term investor or was this bought for a trading purpose?
No, I'm not a long-term investor.
Right, Hitesh, Aban Offshore, yes, we saw that huge sell-off coming in on that counter, but gains have been coming in recently, and a lot of people indicating this is only a dead cat bounce. What do you advise Aditi to do, given that she is a short-term trader on Aban?
Aban has been hammered down very, very badly by the street. It had a high of around 5,400 in Jan 2008, and the current levels, we know how badly it's been hammered. It has rallied a bit in the last couple of weeks, and technically, if you see, we can look at a 38.2% Fibonacci retracement from the 1316 high to the 635 low. So if you're looking at it from a very short-term perspective, 2 or 3 weeks, we could hold on. Obviously, it depends on the broader market rallying as well. But if it rallies a bit to reach the 38.2% target of 896, that would be a good point to exit. So if the perspective is for the next 1 or 2 weeks, my say would be to hold on, make use of this current rally, current bullishness in the market and exit. But from a slightly medium-term perspective, the stock is a no-no, and from that kind of a horizon, I would advise you to exit.
Aditi, technically, hang on for the next couple of days. 896 could be a level that you might want to exit that counter. From a long-term viewpoint, that's definitely not a buy. Mr. Sharma, what about Hyderabad announced? Hi, Mr. Rao, what's your question?
I bought 8,800 shares of Gujarat NRE Coke.
Right, sir. What price did you buy this stock and sir, how long would you like to stay invested in this counter for?
Pardon?
Yes, sir. What's the price that you bought Gujarat NRE Coke at?
75.
75, right. We'll get a view in for you on that one. Mr. Sharma, Gujarat NRE Coke, there's really no reason that you want to hold on to Gujarat NRE Coke. Sell call is what's coming in from Mr. Sharma. Hitesh, do you share a similar view? Do you think the investor should exit this counter? And if yes, is he going to get a better opportunity because he's obviously out of the money right now?
See, I don't see a long-term perspective for this stock because the stock's kind of got hammered quite badly. It's seen a high of 250 in Jan 2008 and obviously it's rallied quite well from March 2009 where it was 15 rupees and currently it's around 64, 65 odd levels. What I would suggest to do is kind of use the current rally, use the current bullishness in the market, wait for another 20, 25 rupee uptick and the zone between 85 to 90 would be a good point to exit. So what I would suggest is to stay invested for some time, next couple of weeks to couple of months, see the overall market tone and get out at a price of 85 to 90.
And there you go, Mr. Rao. That's the view coming in. This is the expected